Discovery should be provided.
Don't play word games with me.
I'm not playing.
Mr. Allen, not play word games with me. You're playing with the wrong judge.
I'm not trying.
I'm giving you your warning.
I would like to first have a jurisdiction hearing.
So what we will do is you will put all of your jurisdictional arguments in writing because you're wrong. So we might as well get it in writing that you're wrong.
This court hearing gets superheated as a sovereign citizen tries to push the judge's buttons. And let me just tell you, it does not end well for him if you're unfamiliar. Sovereign citizens think they can opt out of laws, claiming they're somehow above them. This whole exchange is just so wild and entertaining. You'll definitely need some popcorn to get through it. Let me know what you guys think about this hearing in the comments. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive in.
Hello, Tariq Samar, Tariq Ade here.
Already, Judge Torsho Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Day.
He's there. Can you turn on your camera, sir?
I don't have any contract with a public defender's office.
You what?
I don't have any contract with the public defender's office representing me.
You don't have a contract with them?
Correct.
Yes, Judge. I reached out to Mr. Day to try to help pre-try this case.
It's going to be a Bellinger's thing?
I think so, Judge.
Okay, go for it.
My understanding is that he had another counsel that he's going to have, I believe, on his file. And I wish him good luck if that's the case, but I don't see another attorney here. So I don't know what's going on, Your Honor.
No,
Mr. Day?
I'm defending myself. I told him that I would notify the court that I relieved him of any implied obligations to this case.
So you're going to represent yourself?
I'm defending myself, correct.
Okay, then you need to be here. Now.
Well, as I told the court, I requested a Zoom hearing because I have COVID. So there's no way I can.
In a vehicle with a hat on, no mask. Oh.
I am inside my vehicle right now.
What'd you say?
I said yes, because I'm inside my vehicle right now. I work outside. I'm away from the general public.
Did you go to the hospital regarding the COVID diagnosis?
Excuse me?
Have you been to the doctor regarding the COVID diagnosis?
It's against my religion.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Then I'm going to say, okay, you've got COVID. I want you here. When's our last block? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock today. Wear a mask if you're going to represent yourself.
I can't make that. Is there a later date?
Oh, yeah, you can. 3 o'clock.
3:30, I can make that.
I'll be here at 3 o'clock.
Well, I'll be there at 3:30, and if there's any issue, then
okay. And at 3 o'clock, I may issue a bench warrant. Be here at 3 o'clock. I'll pass this matter. Thank you.
There's no bench warrant to be issued because this court didn't have.
Okay, I'll determine that at 3 o'clock.
The court
See you
didn't
at 3 o'clock. Thank you.
This court does not have jurisdiction.
You're welcome, Mr. Feaster. Cut his line.
Spoiler alert, he showed up at 3 o'clock, lying to the court, even though he claimed he was coming at 3:30. This idiot here obviously knows the judge has jurisdiction over him, and this just proves it. But anyways, the judge is about to rip into this guy for lying to the court, which, by the way, is a big no-no in the legal world. Lying to the court is called contempt, and it can get you into some serious trouble. This dude is not only wasting everybody's time, but he is also about to learn the hard way that court is not the place to play games. What do you guys think about this guy's strategy here? Honestly, I don't think it's too smart lying to the courts, but to each their own, I guess.
Sir, you indicated that you wish to represent yourself on this matter?
Yes.
All right. You understand at your arraignment you were given the charges that were have been filed against you?
I was given a charge. So if there were any additional, I was not given those charges. The only charge I got was a fleeing and eluding,
fleeing and eluding 3rd degree.
third degree, correct. And if anything else was tallied onto that, I was not told.
I have one charge.
Okay.
That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and $1,000 fine plus court costs. The Secretary of State would be required upon your conviction to suspend your license for a period of 1 year. You understand that, sir?
First, I wanted like an oral motion for dismissal based on the fact of the lack of probable cause and also the lack of personal and subject matter jurisdiction based on the fact that this is a trust matter from the name to the private conveyance that was stolen by the third party, Wall Street Towing, and impounded on the colorful law actions of Officer Trowbridge of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department. Also, I have not been able to, as of Constitution Amendment 6, being able to face my accuser, with the state of Michigan being a fictitious entity and there's no injured party, there's no crime that has been committed. And again, to the probable cause of the initial stop and the arrest cannot be proven. There was no probable cause for the arrest or stop. There was no warrant on hand for the arresting officer to conduct an arrest. And even more so, again, as I stated, this is trust property, so this court doesn't have jurisdiction to adjudicate over the foreign trust.
I really need to the court has no jurisdiction. Understand the thinking behind this guy. So he lies to the judge about Coe. Then he just walks into court without a mass, demands the court has no jurisdiction and says they need to dismiss the case because there's no injured party. Like, seriously, how many crayons did this guy eat before he came here first? Off the court definitely has jurisdiction if you're in the courtroom. That's a big hint. And as for the whole no injured party thing, well, guess what? You don't need an injured party to go to court for certain cases, especially when you're in there for fleeing. And alluding, this guy's out here acting like he's in a kindergarten debate club, but it's not working in his favor. So far, let's dive back.
Finish.
Oh, no, actually, I was also moving to place you and the clerk as fiduciaries over the trust. And I'll be able to supply you all with the adequate assurance, certificate of security to settle and offset the charges.
Okay. Well, you will be doing nothing to me and nothing to my clerk. So whatever that motion was, that's denied. As to your other motion regarding all of that, quite frankly, it doesn't make any sense. We haven't even had the probable cause hearing. There will be a determination at the next stage as to whether or not there's probable cause regarding the charges.
I was told this was a probable cause hearing.
This is a probable cause hearing.
So I don't understand what you're saying.
I know you don't understand.
They're not having a probable cause.
Pardon?
You said that no probable cause was had, but then you said that this is a probable cause hearing.
You have not had your preliminary examination, at which there will be a determination as to whether or not there's probable cause to believe that the crime has been committed and you committed it. That is the next stage. That has not happened. So to the extent that your motion is even valid, which I do not believe that it is, and certainly you may raise it at a later date, but to the extent that it's valid, at least at this point, your motion is premature, and therefore your motion is denied. Anything else?
Well, lastly, I want to also put on the record, I wasn't able to provide all my exhibits based on, as I told you, I was.
You weren't able to do what?
Provide my exhibits.
To whom?
To the court to help for my defense, the evidences.
You haven't had a hearing yet.
I comprehend it. I'm just saying that I usually have my documents precede me before any hearings take place, and I wasn't able to because I was under the weather. That was my point. So they will be here, if not by the end of the day in the drop-off box, and you'll have more tomorrow. But you all will be served with the proper documents, and the taxes as well will be filed on the case.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not this time.
All right. So how would you like to proceed next on this?
I entering a plea of demurrer.
Okay, you've already done that.
Is anybody else Judge Simpson is done with sovereign citizens starting to feel bad for this guy? I mean, he's seriously getting cooked alive by this judge. Judge Simpson is done with these sovereign citizens. You can just tell. This guy's out here acting like he's at some kind of preliminary hearing. But the reality is he's just way out of his league here. He has no clue what he's talking about. And it's honestly just painful to watch. Like, this dude thinks he needs evidence for this hearing. But I just don't understand his thought process. Like, why doesn't he just get a lawyer? They offer free legal aid for a reason. But instead, this guy's out here trying to argue with the court like he's going to win an Olympic gold medal in nonsense. What do you guys think about this guy's strategy? Let's dive back in.
I've already entered a plea of demurrer. I'm not sure when that took place other than right now.
That took place on the arraignment on the complaint, sir.
I never pleaded demurrer. There was
You stood mute, you stood demure. You don't even know what that means. You're just using words and have no concept
No.
as to what they mean.
demurrer and mute are two separate things, but that's neither here nor there.
No, they're not. You have no legal degree. They are not,
Don't need to.
they are not,
I'm not here.
they are virtually the same thing. So where do you wish to proceed now?
As I stated, my
Do
motion.
you wish this set for preliminary examination? Your motions have been
I
denied.
wish for the prosecution to provide the evidence that any of this needs.
You don't have discovery on this case. Is that what you're asking?
I'm not asking for discovery whatsoever.
So what are you asking for?
I stated that the prosecution needs to prove that a crime was committed, and they also need to show and prove that there is an injured party for the crime to have even been committed.
As I've indicated, you will have that hearing. Do you wish to have discovery?
Discovery should be provided regardless. There's no wish about
Do
it.
you wish to have
Discovery should be
discovery?
provided.
Don't play word games with me.
I'm not playing with
Mr. Allen,
discovery.
not play word games with me. You're playing with the wrong judge. You can smile and smirk all you want.
I'm not trying.
I'm giving you your warning. I will ask you again. Do you wish to have discovery provided to you?
Yes.
Sir, did you wish to then have another PCC, or did you wish to proceed immediately to preliminary examination?
I would like to first have a jurisdiction hearing,
What kind of jurisdiction here?
personal and subject matter.
Okay. Go ahead and raise it, because I can deal with it right now. What's the personal jurisdiction?
Uh,
Do you guys think this idiot is playing stupid, or is he actually this dumb? This dude is really out here, asking for a jurisdiction hearing. Like what a jurisdiction hearing is when you argue whether the court even has authority to hear your case in the first place, is something that typically happens at the very, very beginning. If you think the court doesn't have the power to deal with your case, then you would do it before the case even happens. This dude is really acting like that's going to change anything. Does this guy actually want a jurisdiction hearing? Or did he just hear that on Reddit or something? Like the court literally already has jurisdiction over him. If they didn't, he wouldn't have shown up at 3 p.m. He's in the courtroom. The case is set. And no, he can't just wave his hand and make it go away. I mean, who's giving this guy his legal advice? A magic 8-ball or something? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's dive back in.
this court, as well as the state, lacks personal jurisdiction. I'm simply here under threatened arrest or coercion of you, saying that you would hope put out a bench warrant for my arrest. The subject matter, in regards to the name as well as the vessel that was used, is again under. It was conveyed and is held and protected within the trust. And according to Article 1, Section 10, Clause 2 of the United States Constitution, there could be no legislative laws that could intercede or to interrupt the functioning of a contract, which the trust is and is properly properly functioning at this time. So with that,
All right, so here's what we'll do, because you're rambling again. So what we will do is you will put all of your jurisdictional arguments in writing, because you're wrong. So we might as well get it in writing that you're wrong. Because I have subject matter jurisdiction over you, and I have personal jurisdiction over you under the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan. So if you want to put your objections to jurisdiction in writing, you may do so, and then I will address those in due course.
awesome. So that would be the next step, and I can get those in today.
No, that is not the next step. Either you're going to have another PCC. If you want me to set it for a hearing, I'll set it for a hearing.
Yeah, for the jurisdiction.
But I have nothing to set a hearing on. You have not filed anything regarding jurisdiction.
Okay, so for right now, as of this moment, PCC is fine, and then I will file the proper documents for the jurisdictional hearing. Gotcha.
So I'll adjourn the probable cause conference in this case. April 25th, 2024 at 3 p.m.
Is it possible to get another week for
person
to provide to accumulate my documents for my defense?
Is there what?
Is it possible to have that extended out another week so that I can provide my?
I'm going to set it 25th.
I mean, I was on the call. I've heard you give multiple counsels extended times. So what is the bias?
I have no bias against you, sir.
Well, I'm simply asking for
I'm
a reasonable
setting the date
So
of 2 weeks out. You can have your motion together, file your motion. I will be able to address your motion at that time so that we can get this headed to a PCC, to a preliminary examination.
just for the record, I'll put it on the record that I object. But under threat, duress, or coercion, again,
Your objection is noted.
right, and under threat and duress and coercion, I'll be here.
Is there anything else?
I said what I need to say.
Anything else from the people?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Am I waiting for paperwork or I get it from the front?
Pardon?
Am I waiting for paperwork regarding the next?
So you may leave.
Oh, is it being mailed? I'm trying to figure out how to get the paper.
You can check out at the front desk.
Okay, then.
I know this guy's a sovereign your thought citizen and clearly not working with the full deck here. But do you guys think Judge Simpson was too harsh on him? I mean, the judge was definitely being rude to this guy. But honestly, I don't think he was too harsh at all. In fact, I think it was pretty perfect this guy came in acting like he was going to play a game here with Judge Simpson. But the judge hit him with a real dose of reality. Maybe even now this guy will finally come prepared and actually get a lawyer. Because honestly, this whole sovereign citizen thing is getting way out of hand. These people are getting more and more popular these days because they latch on to conspiracy theories and fake legal loopholes, thinking they can escape consequences. Like, I really don't know what the cause of this is. Like, it's just getting really out of hand. And the main root of this is just avoiding responsibility. And that's why we're seeing more of them pop up, especially online where they get fed all kinds of crazy ideas. It's honestly wild to watch. Like, this is real life here. They think they could just bypass the system just by making up their own rules. And the court systems kind of allow them to. Honestly, these people definitely need a reality check. And maybe if more judges gave them the same treatment as Judge Simpson did, we'd see fewer of these sovereign citizens in the first place. I think there needs to be a new set of rules for these kind of people. People who just disrespect the courtroom and just show no authority at all. It's honestly wasting taxpayer money. And it's overall just rude. And it needs to end. Let me know what you guys thought about this hearing here. I love reading your guys' comments. Was Judge Simpson too harsh? Or was he just giving the guy what he deserved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.